Davos 2023 has hit full stride. We are here and we have heard from a number of dignitaries with some opening remarks. First off, we had Angelique Kidjo, the Grammy-winning, multi-award-winning artist, singing, performing in lyrics that said that we are all better off if we rely on each other. That, of course, is the theme of Davos 2023. Dialogue in a fragmented world. And with the number of addresses that we got this morning, well, that certainly ties into the theme. First off, the first spouse of Ukraine, Elena Zelensky, of course, spoke to the Davos crowd and talked about the fact that there will be peace in the Ukraine sometime this year, leaning into a message of optimism.
We have to pronounce an end to this war. Not only so we have a date, so that we can reset the time and start counting peace time, because peace does not equal a truce. It's so that our people can return home, who are scattered around the world right now, so that our fathers, our mothers, sons and daughters can return from the front line, for families to reunite, the families that were torn apart by the war. Ladies and gentlemen, unity is what brings peace back.
She was followed by the president of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, who said that the entire world was behind the Ukraine and they were in it for the long haul. So Europe, as far as Ursula von der Leyen is concerned, is in it to support Ukraine for the long haul. Von der Leyen also spoke about the fact that there's been a lot of progress in reducing reliance on Russian energy. She said that the reliance has dropped at about 80%, and that Europe has been able to successfully decouple itself from Russian energy.
The new Net Zero Industry Act will identify clear goals for European clean tech by 2030. The aim will be to focus investment on strategic projects along the entire supply chain.
We also heard from the president of Switzerland, Mr. Berset, who was introduced by Mr. Klaus Strom, who of course is the executive director and the founder of the World Economic Forum, and he spoke about income inequality and the importance of reducing that gap. And then of course we also heard from Liu He, who is the vice premier of China. He spoke about the economic development in the region, in the Asian region.
We call for more attention to the negative spillover effects of major countries' rate hikes on emerging market and developing countries, so as not to add to more debt or financial risks. We also stand ready to work with all parties to find solutions to the debt issues of some developing countries.
We got those GDP figures from China for 2022, 3%, which beat expectations. It's behind the 6% growth that China has averaged, but considering the impact of COVID and everything else that China has been through, well, it's optimism that the world is going to take. So, by and large, a message of unity, a message of optimism coming from the special addresses that we got. Davos 2023 hitting full stride. Rhoda Sudiri, Arise News.